It's your boy Crypto Millie, and we have came back to that time where we need to figure out how we are going to construct our altcoin portfolio for this parabolic stage. If you've been following my crypto channel for a while, then you know that I like to prepare my crypto portfolios based on phases. Now, we had a good phase one, good phase two. Phase three was okay because of the memes. I wouldn't really say it was because of altcoins. I want to make that clear. But now we're getting prepared for the next leg up, guys. And I want to kind of like give you guys an idea of a portfolio that's going to be able to attack all sectors. Now, here, you don't have to specifically do it like this. You don't have to put 40 towards AI. This is subjectively. In fact, I'm headed into this parabolic stage, even though I'm extremely bullish on AI. I wouldn't argue anybody that's willing to put maybe a little more into a layer two or a deep in. In fact, I would put deep in over layer twos at this point. But you'll see in this video exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Keep your favorite crypto and door-to-door entrepreneur inside the algorithms. All right, so let's get into it because these are, of course, my favorite narratives. RWA and DPIN kind of like fall into the same sector. I'm not going to make this video too long, but I want to give you 3 altcoins in some of the strongest sectors, right? And if I miss a sector, I'll probably go over it in another video. We've seen that the altcoin market is looking like it does want to make the next leg up. We still have a little bit of bearish clouds over our head when we think about some of the selling pressure from Mount Gox and just the macro environment itself. But we've been blessed with some of the lowest fear and greed in a while, and also closest to the Bitcoin season we've seen in a while, guys. So this is the time really to construct your portfolio in the strongest narratives. All right, I want to do 3 for each narratives because I don't want to make your portfolio too diluted. But I'll say this: in phase one, I had a pretty diluted portfolio, right? Like I had deep in AI gaming, right, and all the narratives did well, right? So um I wouldn't, some people say, oh, just have 5 cryptos. I would say, hey, 3 in each sector. That way, if one sector isn't doing good, you'll still be able to get those gains in other sectors. But again, this is subjective. You can do whatever you feel like doing. All right. So the first sector I want to talk about is the GPU build, right? You'll see that a lot of these cryptocurrencies, I'm not going to get into them and make this video too long, but I want to go over each sector. The GPU build, you'll see a lot of these cryptocurrencies on sale, right? We just seen OPSEC totally capitulate. I think they're doing a relaunch. So again, a lot of these cryptocurrencies are high risk because they're low cap. But if we just head over here and let's move my boy J5 out the way here. We can go to some of the ones that we can see here. So let's try Aether. I know a lot. I know I spelled it wrong, right? It's AETHR, so I have to make an adjustment on the original page. But you can see here, Aether. This is one of the ones that I would consider a blue chip. It just recently launched. It falls under that GPU narrative when you think about the ability to borrow and lend against GPU power, which is used for rendering and stuff. So anything like movies, AI, these type of projects help with time and overall overhead when you think about how much money it takes to actually build a platform, make a game, make a movie, right? These are the type of projects that in what would take 6 months time, you could probably do in maybe a month, right? With some of these utilities. This one is heavily backed by a lot of VCs, so this would be like the blue chip of the GPU narrative, right? Your GPU build. If you're not into like high market cap, another in my opinion, sleeper would be Node AI. I believe they picked up some of the FUD from OPSEC, and it's sitting now at a $59 million market cap. So you can see if we just go to the daily or the 3-day here. I actually want to kind of like keep it consistent across the board. Maybe we just look at the 3-day. You can see here this thing has been getting absolutely crushed, right? But it's a good project. It's a good project. It has some pretty good backing behind it. And when AI was going off, this was one of the most productive projects. So I just think because what we're seeing from OPSEC is kind of trickling down the AI sector. And in my opinion, if you're opportunist and you believe AI is going to be huge, I mean, why not, right? Blender is also a very, very, very popular one. I haven't covered this on my channel before, but I have been watching it. It's at a very, very favorable price here, guys, sitting at 24 million. And again, you could just see here, man, the opportunity that these GPU builds are allowing. And then, of course, Octaspace. If you know, you can't find this because you can't find Octaspace on Dex Tools because it has its own chain. So this is, I'm gonna put an asterisk by this. This is probably my favorite one out of all of them. I should do a personal video for this. This is one that I plan on actually finding an entry point in because it's been the strongest against Ethereum, and they have their own ecosystem. So outside of these, you know, projects that you see here, that more in-house, I think Aether may have its own ecosystem, but Node AI, Blender, they're all ERC20 tokens. Octaspace is a proof of work token that does the same thing as like GPU, cloud storage, and things like that. And very bullish partnerships. It has been very, very, very bullish upon the ETH charts. One of the strongest GPU builds in the, GPU crypto projects in the space. And a lot of liquidity is now pouring into it. It's starting to heat up as people are looking to find the next OPSEC, right? In fact, they like this better than OPSEC because it has its own ecosystem. So these sit on Ethereum, but Octaspace is proof of work. It has its own ecosystem. This is what makes it unique. Make sure you guys go do your research on that. The next build I want to talk about is the AI build, and this is very, very easy for me, right? I like to buy things that I understand. So AI infrastructure, if you go deep down the rabbit hole, it can get a little bit confusing if you don't know the correct terms like LMMs and infrastructure, all this. It's a lot, right? But these three cryptocurrency projects, I think, are going to be popular and everybody can understand them. So Zero AI, for example, we just go to Zero AI. Zero AI is very similar to what we've seen from Sora AI, right? Which is video creation here. So if we swing over here to Zero AI, it's sitting at a $3 million market cap, guys. This is already doing what Sora is working to do, and it's out already, right? So you can simply text a prompt and it'll create a video, whether it be 5 seconds to even up to 30 seconds. And if you want to add music, now they have the option where you can add music to your video and it'll make a super cool video. If you go to our J5 Telegram, we're actually partnered with Zero AI, and you can use some of the technology inside the Telegram. It's code, right? And Sora AI isn't out yet, but this is out. And if people want to make cool videos very, very quickly, they even have their own platform. A lot of it was through Telegram, but now you can utilize the platform. They have their own platform now. So I like Zero AI. $3 million market cap is a steal if you ever use the tech. The next project I want to talk about is Neural AI, right? So we just go here to Neural AI. I'm hot, guys. I had to take off the shirt. I just oh, that's the wrong one. Not this one. I just cut my grass out there. You know, it's always good on Sunday to go, cut your grass and just, enjoy the beautiful day, right? So I went to go cut my grass before I did this video chat. All right, so Neural AI, $12 million market cap. This allows you to make in-game assets or in-movie assets, in-studio assets at the click of a button, right? You say a prompt, you want to, you're creating a game, maybe you're creating a game through Unreal Engine. You need some in-game assets, right? You got a shooter, but hey, he don't got a military helmet, right? So at the snap of a finger, you put in a prompt, and this technology creates in-game assets so that it create that military helmet that you can put on your character, right? Very, very, very simple, very easy to use. I can see a lot of indie developers flocking to this. When they discover it, 1 million liquidity locked, $12 million market cap. I believe this project has insane potential. This has been one that I've been adding to throughout my AI dip, and I've talked about this plenty of times, so I'm not going to go too far into it. Last but not least, Genbox AI. Now, a lot of people tried to FUD Genbox AI, but now Genbox AI is going crazy, man. I remember this thing got FUDded almost back down to a $1 million market cap, but now it's almost 2 to 3 X since then. It's sitting almost at a $4 million market cap. Again, you can use this specific use case for this project is being able to create in-game environment. So you're creating a game, and they're integrated into Unreal Engine, so you can utilize this through Unreal Engine. You're in a game, you want an in-game environment, you want a new board to your game, you want something that's spicy. You say a prompt, Genbox AI creates it. All right, so everybody can use these things. Very easy to use. You don't have to do a whole bunch of research and try to figure out all of these AI terms and stuff like that. Like, that was the old phase. I think this phase, and meme coins have showed us this, that this phase is about dumbing it down and making things that are easy for people to understand. So those are my top three AI coins. There's a couple other that I like, but these are my top three. These are, in my opinion, the three easiest ones to understand that actually serve great utility and have a great use case. All right, so the next sector I want to talk about is DPIN. Of course, I would start at like Jasmy. Anything can. So to make DPIN easy, it's just like you can go in the ecosystem and you can use their ecosystem and earn, right? You lend out something for their ecosystem to use, and in return, you earn. That's what DPIN is to me. It's very, very simple. So there's a whole lot of good DPIN projects, right? You can go to, man, this drive to earn, not to earn. Yo, it's so many different this to earn, right? So I'm gonna just keep it simple with this one. Jasmy is being able to lend out your data to earn, right? Monetizing your data, securing your data. It has the best social engagement in the DPIN sector, in my opinion. Um, I really feel like this project has the best team. It has some of the best partnerships. I make Jasmy videos every day. You should already know how I feel about Jasmy. The next token I want to talk about is GHX, which is Gamium. This is a token where you lend out your computer's idle time, and you earn Bitcoin, GHX, or whatever token you choose. I've personally used this. This token has came down a lot since it pumped. Right, we had a huge move for GHX. Right, it's came down a lot. Actually, let me go here on the Ethereum peer. This is the one that should have the most. Okay, yeah, I don't know why the BNP bears the most liquidity, but I have it on ETH. Okay, there we go. $58 million market cap, 72 million fully diluted. So this thing was at like hundreds of million market cap at one point in my portfolio, and it's now come down to a $58 million market cap. So again, I've done videos on GHX, or even Gamer Coin, GMRX, which I'll show you once this thing loads up. I think both are good buys right now, as they both have came down tremendously. And GMRX is a DPIN gaming layer 2. So these are like cross narratives, right? GMRX. These are cross narrative tokens, but very, very good one. This actually has been incubated here by Coin Market Cap. So another one like that's at a super premium, right? Super premium here for a layer 2 DPIN gaming. So you game through them, you create a gaming ecosystem through them, and you get compensated. Really, really like both those projects, either or, in my opinion. I think GHX is the one that you can probably trust the most. GMRX has got pummeled the most because it was a private sale, pre-sale, whatever you want to call it. So now it's at a very, very favorable price. And last but not least, I got two more for you at there, which is XCAD, watch to earn. So they're very similar to your favorite platform to watch videos on. So this is integrated through YouTube. You get compensated for watching YouTube, and you can watch your favorite YouTubers on their platform, get compensated in XCAD tokens, or even their content creator token. And as a content creator, the more content you put out in their portfolio, the more you earn through your content creator coin or XCAD. So this is a watch to earn project. Again, you can see, guys, like, beautiful opportunity. Mr. Beast is one of the top angel investors in this project, and it's one of those Jasmy charts where you look like, dang, it fell a lot. So this could rebound. It has a lot of big names behind it. Just go check out the website, guys. Check out the website. You'll see what I'm saying. This is a DPIN project, and this is watch to earn. Then you got things like drive to earn. You got another watch to earn, maybe like Joystream, which is a very, very strong project. You got a lot out there, right? You got similar projects to HNT, which is Helium token, where you got Nado, where you're lending out. You can lend out your Wi-Fi. There's so many DPIN projects. Just go down the rabbit hole and find your favorite. If I missed out on some DPIN projects, let me know, right? And then we'll go through them. The next. Do I want to do a next? Okay, I'll do one more because I did leave out a sector and I didn't mean to leave out a sector. All right, so the next sector is gaming. I'm gonna be very, very brief with this. Moon Tropica, Mora Games, Star Atlas, Shrapnel. I shouldn't even have to show you guys because gaming has been getting crushed. So I'm gonna be very clear. Moon Tropica, because it has very similar tokenomics to Illuvium. In fact, many would argue it has better tokenomics. So this is something that's a scarcity gaming token. If it gets adopted, we can see each Moon Tropica token being worth $2,000, $3,000. Mora Games has an entire ecosystem. Unlike Myria, they have been building. So the knock on Myria is like, where's the games at? People have been investing. You're supposed to have this ecosystem. Where is everything at? Mora Games has been consistently building. You could say Warped Games is also another one, but Mora Games has shown you step by step what they're building. Gaming, mobile games, they have it all. Check out Mora Games. And then I want to switch it up here with the last two because I think you need to have a gaming token on a chain that may pop off with gaming. So Star Atlas sits on the Solana games. It's one of the most visual games out there. And then you got Shrapnel or even something like Blood Loot that sits on AVAX chain, and they're also a very, very big gaming chain. So the last two, I decided to maybe be a little diverse on the chains because if gaming comes to Solana heavily, I want to make sure I have some exposure there. If gaming comes to AVAX heavily, I want to make sure I have some exposure there. So guys, definitely keep that in mind. And then we have ecosystems. And I'm gonna be very, very clear with this. These are the ecosystems that when you wake up, everybody's using, right? So Ton, if you don't know, it's Telegram's chain. It's probably gonna be the biggest chain out there because it has the most users. Go check out Ton. I've talked about it before. Solana is the top meme coin casino, which means retail flocks to Solana before anything else. Celebrities flock to Solana before everything else. So you gotta understand that you want an ecosystem that's actually being used. Everybody talks about, oh, this ecosystem has potential. It can be the next this, the next this. Are people using it? Every day is retail flocking to the ecosystem to use it, right? Some type of exposure to base. Since they don't have a token for base, you want to make sure you have exposure, whether it be Brett token, whether it be Aerodrome, the AMM liquidity provider, or even a launchpad, guys. WAGMI is the #1 launchpad, fair launchpad on base chain, right? Base chain is going to explode. WAGMI is about a $2 million market cap. It's the God, I can't make this up. It's like the only uh uh it's not, I don't want to say it's the only to really confirm that, but it's the top, right? The #1, right? It's gonna get first movers advantage, right? WAGMI here, man, it's the launch pad on like fair launch pad. 1.3 million dollars, guys. This is a steal. I made a video about this in the Patreon chat. You can see it's been exploding since we made that video. Guys, if you're gonna have some exposure to base, this is a good option. And new meta, right? I'm always thinking about what chain could be next. So right now, I've been experimenting with different chains. You might have seen on the last tab here that I have ZKF. So this is, in my opinion, the first DPIN swap in the space, guys. So this is crazy, right? Like swap to earn. You earn every time you swap a token on ZK Swap Finances. Nothing else like it. They even have their own personal meme coin, and I'll do a video about that explaining how I've been, kind of like dipping into this ecosystem. I think the ZK era mainnet is unique, and this ZK Swap Finance is even uniquer when you think about Oh, uniquer. I don't think that's right. Even more unique, right? When you think about the aspect of swap to earn, right? So this is in the deep end, but I want to kind of share it at the end on my thinking about it. And then, last but not least, I guess I'll go ahead and do it since we're covering everything. You want to make sure you have some RWA tokens. So I'll do this actually live with you guys as I'm on the video here. Make sure everything's good. Okay. RWA tokens. So I'm looking at 3 RWA tokens that I can think of off the head that I'm extremely bullish on would be Ondo because they're partnered with BlackRock, right? Rio because a lot of people are big on Rio because it's like the OG of RWAs if you ever did your research on Rio. I can give 5. Right? You got Leo X, which is an RWA project that's tokenizing stuff like wine, watches. They're looking to tokenize a lot. They're also working with projects like um not Quant, but the exchange. What's the name of that exchange? LCX. They're working with projects like LCX, the LC exchange, and yeah, this is another RWA sleeper. If you don't know, guys, go look it up. You know what I'm saying? Leo X. This right here is a RWA sleeper right here. So go check it out. Um, $6 million market cap. I'm giving y'all some bangers in this video, right? I am giving y'all some bangers in this video, chat. Chat, I'm giving y'all some bangers in this video, right? So you can see this thing has got pummeled. Man, beautiful opportunity to enter. Going back and looking at some of these tokens, I can't believe that how open it is for entry points, right? Like, man, the next would be WeCoin. I've talked about this. This is a RWA project as well that's tokenizing a lot of what they're doing is they're tokenizing a lot of real estate similar to like Airbnbs. They're allowing you to tokenize Airbnbs and things like that. They're also partnered with Chainlink. They have a partnership with Chainlink, so that's another sleeper. And then last but not least would be one of my favorites, which is LNDX. And what LNDX does is they're working to tokenize farmland, guys. Farmland, right? They're doing some big things with tokenizing farmland. Check out LNDX. So these are my top narratives. I'm not going to get into no meme coins, right? We've been going meme coin crazy for like the last 2 months. We need to talk about some real utility. Chat, let me know what you think about this. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.